Welcome to Online Government. Here is our Blackboard page. This is where announcements will be. The welcome copy of the welcome letter will be here as soon as you get into our Blackboard course. And so there's a few things just to be aware of. The syllabus will be here. You will, most of the work will be done in course materials, but very quickly, you can click on the online course, on the online textbook, and you will be able to put in your FCPS network credentials, that is your FCPS account and password, when you click here, and then you will have access to the book. I will send a future book video on how to open it later. That is being made by Mr. Carianis. So most of the class is done in course materials. And so this is where the bulk of the work is. And so first is the Before You Begin folder. And so I'd like you to start working on that before the class actually starts. This has the Google form. That is the same Google form that I sent out in the welcome letter. There's also some instructions here before you begin. If you'd like to click on those, you can have a sense of, well, if that ever opens, you'll have a sense of what I'm asking you to do. Here is the academic honesty quiz. And then here are the directions for the student home pages, which you can then click on here to follow those directions. And finally, there is a student survey, which is not a Google form like this one is. It is a document that asks you just to make sure that you are aware of a few different policies. And if you could upload that. To be honest with you, this is practice uploading a document to make sure that you know how to do this. This is making sure you understand how a quiz works, as well as you understand what our policies are in online campus. And this is just so the Google form is so that I have information. And the student home pages, which has the instructions here, and you just click on this button and follow the instructions, that is to introduce yourself to the class. And so that is the Before You Begin folder. The other stuff that you need here, that I apparently don't have all of it, and here it is, and some of it is turned off just because you're not quite ready for it. And this is what we will start on Monday. But you could see Unit 1, Folder 1. That's what some of the assignments that we'll work on Monday. And each assignment has a description. So right here is a link to a table in a new window. This tells you what you are supposed to do. And so step 1 is the think about it first prompt. And so you would click there, and that takes you to a question. We're actually going to do this in the orientation, so I don't want you to worry about that, but you click on that for step 1. Then you would do the reading questions, and that is those reading questions you can find right here, the Folder 1 reading questions. You can take the assessment twice, and it will take the higher of the 2 scores. Then you have a Folder 1 vocabulary matching activity, and that is also an open book assignment, and you can do that twice as well. Then we have the Folder 1 assignment, and there is no link to show you what the assignment is, so you have to go back and click on the table to find out what the assignment is. And you click here, and we click on Summer Tasks. These 2 tasks are used for the school year. There is less work in the summer tasks, so I strongly urge you to do the assignments that are less work. And you click on Summer Tasks, and here is an assignment. It says, click here to read about John Locke's ideas on government. You would do that. You click on this worksheet. You can then fill out the answers from the reading in this worksheet, and you would upload it back to here in Folder Assignments. You click on Folder 1 Assignments, and here it is, browse my computer, find the document that you want, which is not my pool application for this summer, but there is some document that you have, or this lovely gif of Patrick List and the Myrmidons that I did for my daughter's class. Point being, you then upload it and you click Submit. If you click Save, it has not been uploaded. And that is that assignment. And then after that, you will have a Folder 1 quiz. And that quiz is a closed book assessment, and it'll ask you 5 to 7 questions. about the reading and the material that we started here. So that will be what we do on a day-to-day basis, is we'll do either one folder, or there will be some days in this class where we will do 2 folders. The second day of the class, you will be doing folder 2 and folder 3. All this will be turned on later, not right away as we start the class. And this class does take, some work. We will have our chats at the time that I mentioned in the welcome email. And in those chats, you're expected to be there as well, unless there is some conflict. And if there is, you'll have already emailed me about that. And you're required to participate and fill out the entrance and exit tickets that we have. Aside from that, the only thing I realized I did skip in folder 1 was the discussion board. I showed you there where it was, but if you click on this, it actually takes you theoretically to the discussion board that apparently I cannot find right now. So, and you can also find the discussion board under the discussion board tab, which is right here, and you click here, and you would click create thread. The reason why we can't find it is because you need to go and look at the instructions. So it is blank because you have to click on a response. This right here, let me just make this clear. To find it, you go back. You can click here on this link. It takes you to the actual question. Again, we will be doing this in chat the first day. It's relatively easy, and I just am bringing this up so that you're prepared. But each folder is going to have a discussion board. It's going to have reading questions. It is going to have vocabulary. It is going to have assignment. It'll have a quiz. And of course, a vocabulary matching activity. And this is what makes up a folder. And then we will have some tests. We will also have a midterm and a final exam, and we will talk about that more in our orientation. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Have a great day.